Hey guys, so I'm back with another video and I'm blonde. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I dyed my hair blonde. Or, well, you know, I went to the salon and had them do it. But yeah, I am blonde and I love it. There's a bunch of like really nice light white blonde pieces and I just love how it looks. So yeah, in today's video, I am doing a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me, and I'm using the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette, as well as one of her liquid lipsticks. And this video was a little bit all over the place. I'm in my living room, so it's a different filming location with different lighting. I'm using mostly daylight, so bear with me if the lighting changes throughout the video. I had some unexpected interruptions, but I really like the way that this makeup look turned out. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay. So I already put on moisturizer, primer, and did my eyebrows and put on eyeshadow primer. All the stuff that I usually use, ColourPop for my eyebrows, MAC Paint Pot as eyeshadow primer, and that's where we're at. So today I am going to be using the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette, and I think I know what kind of look we're going for, but it's kind of gonna be just like get ready with me and see what happens. First up, I'm gonna go in with the shade Bear using a Morphe M573 brush, and we're gonna use this as a transition shade. Tap off because these shadows are pigmented as fuck. I'm obsessed with this Laura Lee palette. I have been using it like every single time I do my makeup since I got it. It is so good. And what's really nice about this shade Bear is you can build it up or have it just be a like wash of color. Now with a Morphe R39 brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Butt Naked, which is one of my favorite shades in the palette. It is such a beautiful color. And I'm gonna put that on the outer and inner part of the eye and up into the crease a little bit. I'm kinda gonna go for like a halo eye with either Au Naturel or Jaybird. I haven't decided yet. And I'll kind of connect them in the middle a little bit. And we will be darkening that up, but this is just kind of the beginnings. So I took the shade Butt Naked, as you saw, and I put it on the on the outer and inner corner and kind of blended it in the middle a little bit. And then I did the same thing to this eye. And now with a smaller brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Nakey Nakey after I get the dog hair off the brush. And I'm just gonna darken that up a little bit. With a very light hand. Now I'm gonna go back in with that M573 brush and the shade Bear and just kind of bring that out again, because with all the blending, kind of went away a little bit. now with a Luxie 245 blush brush, I'm gonna go in again with the MAC paint pot and create the halo kind of part. So I'm just gonna take that, place it, and drag down. And then I'll kind of, I hope you can see what I just did. Create the shape. Now I'm gonna take a bit of the Too Faced glitter glue. I'm gonna use my finger and tap that on to the lid. Now you don't have to do this part, but it helps. And then I'm gonna take Au Naturel on a flat brush and just press that. Probably should have done it one eye at a time, but I wasn't thinking. So we're just going with it. Now, this is precisely the reason why I don't do my foundation first, because I don't have to worry about fallout. I'm gonna take the Y11 and just brush away the fallout. And this is what we have so far. So now I'm gonna go back in with this small blending brush, which is BH Cosmetics number 7 from the rose gold collection, I guess it is. I don't know. And I'm gonna go in with a bit of Butt Naked and Nakey Nakey. Just kind of go back and forth. And I'm gonna blend the edges a little bit. R39 with the shade Butt Naked and a bit of Reveal. And I'm just gonna I'm just gonna buff that and the crease a bit to kind of blend everything. Then I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Jaybird. Because why not? And I'm gonna put that on the outer and inner part of the gold a little bit. And again with Bare. Okay, so I'm going to do my foundation and concealer, and I will be right back. And we're back and looking pale as hell. What else is new? So now I'm going to contour using the Morphe contour, what is it called? Highlight and contour palette. That's what it's called. This is the Lo-Fi 8L. And I'm gonna take my Morphe R14 brush, which a lot of these brushes came in the Laura Lee Morphe brush set, and I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna take Donut and Literati, which I would imagine that Literati is meant to be like the setting powder kind of thing, but it's too dark for me to like set my face with it, so I kind of mix it in with the bronzer a little bit, because y'all know I'm pale as hell. And this stuff is pigmented, so watch out. This is the first tutorial that I'm filming with my blonde hair. Who is she? And then I just take some, whatever's left on the brush, and I take it on my nose. For blush, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Peach, and I'm using a Morphe E4. I need a mirror. Sorry. Now that my blush is on, I'm gonna take my Maybelline pressed powder and a dry beauty blender. Get some powder on the beauty blender, and then I'm gonna clean up this right here. I'm gonna let that sit while we go back to our eyes. I'm gonna take a Illuminate by Ashley brush. I don't know what number it is, but it's just a dome-shaped brush. The number is all rubbed off because I use it all the time. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Bare. Make sure we tap off the excess because it's really pigmented. And I'm just gonna go on the lash line. Then with a Morphe E36, which is a really small dome blender that has dog hair on it, I'm gonna go in with Butt Naked and really carefully go even closer to the lash line. And connect that to what's in the crease. Next, this is a little trick that I like to do because sometimes my inner corners can be really sensitive to shimmer. So what I like to do is take a white eyeliner. This is drugstore, it's the brand Prestige. I really like this white eyeliner and it's super cheap. So I take this and I go over the inner corner area where I want to have highlight. That way, when I go in with the shimmery shade, I don't have to use as much because it has the white base under it, so I can be very careful and not make my eyes water. It also helps to warm it up on your hand first. Then I go in with a flat brush, and I'm using the shade Stark from the Laura Lee palette. And I just press that right on where the eyeliner is. And it kind of like sticks to it too, so it doesn't get in your eye. And I'm also going to use that same shade to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna buff away this powder. So I'm going to add the tiniest bit of liner. And now for one of my favorite parts, highlighter. I'm taking the Morphe R36 and my Tarte Skin Twinkle Volume 2 palette, which I use the crap out of. You can totally see which shade is my favorite. And we're going in with that shade with a bit of the one next to it. Ooh. Yes, oh my god. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to set my face before I do mascara, maybe lashes, still haven't decided, and lips. And that was the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which I love and I'm running out of, but I'm obsessed with it. My shirt keeps falling. Let me tell you, that was a struggle. So I put on lashes and mascara and it took me forever because I tried a strip lash and I'm not really good at that, so it didn't look good, so I pulled it off. And then I put on the Illuminate by Ashley individual cluster lashes. And that is what is on my eyes now. I think it looks pretty good considering that I don't wear lashes often and I'm not very good at it. So the eye look is finished. I really like how it turned out. And now I just have lips. Everything else is done. So now I'm going to use the Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick, and this is the shade Topless. It smells so good. Did I just touch my nose? Oh my god, I did. Okay, so this is the finished look. It was a little bit all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video.